Hey everybody, it's Haley Am here. I'm here with another book review, as you can see. Number 4. I finished this book fairly quickly, and that's Emako Blue by Brenda Woods. It's a really short book. It's only 124 pages. And I will read you what the back says to start off, because I think that gives a very good idea about this book. Who is Emako Blue? She was beautiful, good-hearted, and she was Monterey's best friend. She was the only girl Jamal cared about, and the one who also thought he saw through his player acts. She was the one who understood that the burden of Eddie's family. She was the best singer anyone had ever heard, and her voice was like vanilla incense, smoky and sweet. She was Savannah's rival, the one who wouldn't play by the rules. She was determined for greatness, already plugged by the South Central Los Angeles by record producers. She was only 15 when she died. Emako Blue was supposed to be a star, but life can change in a flash. When I picked up this book, I didn't realize the characters were African American, and I think that really plays a big part in the book. It is about Emako Blue, but she is already dead when they start out the story. They're actually at the funeral when they start talking. And it's split up into the 4 different people that they're talking about on the back of the book. Monterey is her best friend. They become friends through the choir. And Mary's really jealous of her. She's like, you can sing, everybody loves you, you're so beautiful. I wish I was like that. But she's like, not everything is so good as it seems on the outside. She's definitely that character who's very realistic because of her home life. She sees getting famous as a way to get out and make a life for herself. She doesn't allow herself to be taken down by her life, but she doesn't allow it to completely forget about it. She can't. Then you have Jamal, who is a player. He is your typical guy who has a girlfriend, who wants to get with Emako, and is willing to cheat, kind of, I guess. But he falls in love with her and realizes that, there's a lot more to this girl than, everybody thinks. Then you have Eddie, who is in love with Emako's best friend, Monterey, and he is such a sweet character. He is the only one, I believe, that is an African American. He is Mexican or Hispanic, whichever term you prefer me to use, and he understands Emako. They can relate to each other with their brothers and their family suffering. And then you have Savannah. I hated Savannah. And if you read this book, you'd understand why I hate Savannah. She tries to ruin Emako's life so much. She starts rumors about her. She tells her to back off Jamal. She's very selfish. Jamal's girlfriend that he breaks up with for Emako, Jenna, she is her best friend. She relies on her. She uses her. Savannah's a user, abuser, and I hated her. But in the end, I think she learns how valuable life can be when Emako dies. If you're wondering why I say they're African American and she has the name Emako, she was named after a Japanese lady. So, I originally thought this was going to be about a Japanese singer. I was wrong. But my rating for this book, even though it's teeny tiny, it's is a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed this book. It was a very quick read. I want to say I read it in about a day. A little over a day because I went out. But it was a good book. It has a very powerful story of violence, gangs, drugs, and the hard life of living in the city, along with just a really cute attitude towards it, oddly enough, if that makes absolutely any sense. But I'd say if you've not read this book, it's Emako Blue by Brenda Woods. I'd pick it up. You know, check it out from the library. It's a good book. It really is. I would say people should read this book, and it would take them a day, not even. But that is my review on that. My next review, which I've already finished this book, is on Green Angel by Alice Hoffman. That will be up in a little bit. So stay tuned, you guys.